not allow me to hop back on it, because sometimes it does allow you to, but that's not what happened this time. So unfortunately, we're going to do a part two. So this is picking up where we left off in Samantha's reading. Yeah, I feel like your person, how do I explain this? Your person's feelings. So I'm not really getting too much emotion. Like, how do I explain it? I'm not really getting too much emotion from this person. It's more like, this person being in their head than in their emotions, but they know that maybe it's like they're feeling your lack of fulfillment. Like, you don't feel emotionally fulfilled by them, if that makes sense. Yeah, you're not emotionally fulfilled. So they know this, but as far as like their feelings, it's kind of like they're not operating in the realm of emotion right now, if that makes sense. They're in their head about this. Like, how do I move forward in this? What type of action do I need to take? How do I position myself? So they know that you're conflicted. They know that they're causing you conflict and discontentment, maybe even a little bit of detachment, or they feel like you're just not pleased with where things are with them. And they have to come off of their seat in the throne and make a decision. That's what I get from this. Okay, so that was your first question where I left off because the other lives ass wanted to crash on me and didn't want to pick up. It's okay. I used to get really like pissed off by stuff like that, and it's okay. Just gotta pick up and keep it going, keep moving. It takes literally 10 seconds to create a live, so it's not a big deal. We good. Okay, so you had a second question, and I think it was a general question. Let me see. Hold on. Really, phone? Like, this phone get on my nerve. The rest is in part two. I'm actually updating the list, my bad, because that other live is still going, and I don't want nobody sitting in the live just waiting for nothing, because it's nothing popping over there unless you're watching your reading. That for those that already got the reading, the others that have not received their reading yet, okay, let's update this. What steps is what steps is your spiritual team guiding you to take when it comes to finances, when it comes to money? Okay, let's see. Okay, financial steps? What financial steps? What financial steps does Alexis need to take? Her money. What steps does she need to take when it comes to her finances, her money? Wow, Ace of Pentacles. It looks like the little boy from Jerry Maguire and Stuart Little. Wow, you have 10 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. Wow. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so the Ace of Pentacles is abundance, opportunity, resources. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Earth, prosperity, security, and tradition. Nine of Cups, wishes, dreams, and happiness. So, what steps are you being guided to take when it comes to your money? I feel like there's great potential in something new. So, you might find luck in doing something different than what you're used to. It's like whatever was working in the past is no longer um, supposed to here in the now. It doesn't fit in the here and the now, if that makes sense. It's like you're being called to something different now, or you're being called to take action in a way that's different than what you're used to. And that creates opportunities, or it helps you to see different solutions, resources, and opportunities and doors. With the Ten of Pentacles, you do have some type of assistance. Um, it could be like literal, like your family that you know of, or people that are sent to be a help to you that you're connected to in some type of way. I also feel like on the other side of things, not to get too spiritual and all of that, but I am picking up family on the other side that wishes to help you. They want you to set a goal, set a plan on what you wish for, what you desire. Focus on what would make you happy, because I'm not getting a heavy energy of like some sort of like, how do I explain it? Yeah, let's say for instance it is getting a new job or something, or let's say if it is something about your current job, doing something different, maybe seeing if there's a different position in the company available, something that you would be interested in. It's like looking at your resources that you already have, or creating an avenue to see. I don't know how to explain this. The energy that I'm getting from this is that your advice is not to do the same things that you're used to doing. It's like you're gonna have to switch something up. And if it be switching it up, it's like there's opportunities in that, or you're creating opportunities out of switching things up. Like I said, if you're already at a certain position, if it's as simple as saying, okay, I'm going to start looking for different jobs, then so be it. But it feels more like, okay, I already have something here, but I can expand what I have by doing something different. If I'm bored at a job that I'm already at, well, let me go see what other positions are open, if any. Or I'm going to put my focus on being a manager. I'm going to focus on being this, or I'm going to focus on investing in my own business. It's like put your focus towards, um, mm, no, it's not. Put your focus towards what it is that you wish for, what it is that you desire and want when it comes to your finances. And that's when the gateway opens up, and be open to help, be open to assistance. And I feel like that's both physically with people around you and also on the other side. You have to have a goal, you have to have a focus and an aim. Okay. So hopefully, I don't know if that makes sense. I'm just like, spirit, like, come on now. You're going to have to help me out with this one, because that might not make sense. But maybe it does to you. But it's like you cannot do the same things that you're used to doing. It doesn't work anymore, or it's like spirit saying it's like it's time to switch it up. Okay. You're welcome, Samantha. I'm glad it made sense. I'm just like, y'all sure? Um, Let me put the information in the chat real quick, because this is a second live. I had to restart the other one, or start a new one, because the other one crashed on me. So give me a second. If you want to send it to Cash App, it's a dollar sign symbol, waluchildreadings, and it should come up as Chinoa if you want to do it that way. If you can, leave your name in the chat or your question in the note section. If it doesn't fit, if you feel comfortable putting it in the chat here, you can leave your question and all of that here. If not, um, go ahead and just email me if you feel comfortable that way. All right. Neleh, hopefully I'm saying your name right. Neleh. This is your reading. Let's clear the table of all previous energies. Clear and close all previous energies out with love. And I'm going to move on to Neleh. Your question is, does this guy want to be with you? I got to be prepared for whatever the answer is, okay? All right. Angels, guardians, ancestors. Ooh, what the hell? Child, we don't play those games over here. I'm just saying. Yeah, cards fly all the time. It's really annoying when I have to bend over and pick them up. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for your divine wisdom, divine guidance. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Okay, I receive your Cashapp. Thank you. Thank you for the guidance. Does this person in question want to be with her? The King of Wands came out. Whoa. Release, Seven of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. This is a very tiring energy I'm getting. Your person has a lot of, they have like a strong energy, strong presence. And I feel like if they're not a fire sign, they are someone that is very charismatic, very attractive people. And I feel like this connection might overwhelm you at times, or the pursuit of something with this person is kind of like it's a heavy battle. It seems like this person is very resistant. This might be something where in order for something to change or to shift, whether it be in this situation or in one of you or both of your lives, something needs to change. It's like needing to end or let go of something. I'm going to say I'm going to be 100% straight up and honest with you. It doesn't feel like this person does. I get like this person's very resistant. You can shoot the messenger. You can call me a bitch. I don't advise that, sending any type of negative energy my way. I do not advise that. But I'm going to say, you know, it's your free will to take the message and be like, okay, bitch, you can shove up your ass. Or it might definitely just be your confirmation. But in all seriousness, to be completely honest and real with you, I'm not getting that they do. It feels like they're resistant. They're pushing back. There's a lot of pushback, and it's causing some type of heaviness or stress within you. And with the release card, which is the death card in traditional tarot, it's like something needs to end in order for something to transform, to change. And it may be an ending that leads to some type of release, freedom, liberation from that stagnant energy. Because the Ten of Wands, Ten of Fire energy, is someone that's carrying a weight of a lot. They're taking on way too much, or something that's unnecessary for them to take on. So to answer your question, I don't feel like this person does. They're resisting. This person likes things maybe to go a specific or certain amount of way. Like, this person has their own way of doing things. I feel like they're extremely independent. They might value their independence more than partnering up with someone. But whatever the case or whatever the reason, I'm just getting a no, okay? That's just what I'm saying. It's not easy to deliver. It's not easy to say that, but I got to be 100 and straight up. Y'all ask me a question, I'm going to deliver it to you and give it honest. So, no. I'm not getting that. Okay, love. Well, be well. I hope that however you take this message, may it be put into a positive space and place, and positive energy comes out for you. The best outcome for whatever it is meant to be and supposed to be, it turns out well for you. All right, so that is your reading. I'm going to move on to Miss Alexis T. All right, Alexis, you have 2 questions. Okay, let me see. You had a dream about blank and blank back to back. What were your people trying to tell you with this dream? Let's see. What's going on? Holy Spirit, what is it that you want her to take from these dreams? You didn't remember it? When it comes to like the dream realm, the dream space, usually like when it's our ancestor, like our divine team or God sending us a message through our dreams, we remember that shit. Like we can't forget it. We might like kind of have a vague memory of things, but we remember it, or we remember like fine details of the dream. Like, so if you can't remember the dream, sometimes it's either something came in to try to infiltrate what you were supposed to get out of the dream, or the dream was not from the divine, or it's like a subconscious dream, if that makes sense. It's like wherever your mind goes, whatever your thoughts are active, and for whatever reason your subconscious mind recorded it and then brought it to you in your dreams. It could be a multitude of things, but I will say for sure that when the divine gives us a message in a dream, like we remember that shit, because it's like you have to remember this, like, you know what I mean? Holy Spirit, thank you for your divine guidance, divine wisdom, divine truth. If you guys want to know where you're at on the list, please check the description box. And if you don't see your name on the list, if you paid earlier, it's most likely in part 1 in the first live that it crashed. So I did all the way up until Samantha in the first live. All right, Holy Spirit. What was that dream about with Alexis? 2 people in question. What was that dream? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow. Spirit, you need to stop. You need to stop trying to be funny. But the dreamer card in this deck is the Fool, but I think they funny. Like, they get on my nerve. The 10 of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles. Why do they do stuff like that? You're heavily protected. Even in the dream space. Your guides, I feel like that dream was a child, y'all. Lord, okay. That dream was a distraction from something that your spiritual team was trying to show you, and it was like it kind of like took you out of like whatever was being revealed. Something came like it spirit, come on. It interfered. So you see how this angel is waiting at the door for this woman, and I get like people on the other side. They have a message for you with that book. It had nothing to do with those guys, I don't feel. It was more so like something else, and that was a distraction. That's why you don't remember your dream. What were y'all trying to convey? What were you trying to convey? If I have the right to see or to know. No. One more time. Thank you. I'm about to say, like, do I not? Can I not? See? Okay. See, there's the guys. Spirit's funny. Two of Wands with the two men right here. The Five of Swords, Five of Air, Seven of Wands, King of Wands, Two of Cups. One of these energies are a distraction and they're a counterfeit, I'm getting. So it's like there's a connection or someone that you're connecting with, and then this other energy came in and like infiltrated the space. Can you see that? Yeah, your spirit guides are trying to get you to see something. You see that angel feather in between these two men? It's like a test. It's like a game. Somebody came in and interfered. Like, yeah. It was a distraction. I feel like I'm outside of the card, just tapping into the energy. I felt the infiltration when you said, I don't remember nothing. I was confused. That God doesn't give us dreams that cause confusion. It's one or two things. The dream did not come from the divine, or you got a dream from the divine and something tried to come in and infiltrate it. That's what I'm getting from this. So, yeah, because God talks to us in our dreams often. Some people, they have prophetic dreams. Some people don't. They don't see it. So it's not always like that's the only means that the divine can contact us. But when the divine does make their presence known in your dreams, you can't forget that. That's most definitely, you can't forget that dream. So if something like that happened, most likely it wasn't, or it was infiltration, and I felt infiltration. All right. So I would meditate and ask Spirit to show you, what are you trying to say about these two people? Because one of those energies came in and it was like a distraction. Hopefully that makes sense. Now, when you say energy read, do you mean just like your energy in general, like around you, or specifically with love? Overall energy? Okay, got you. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I felt that too. It felt like a block. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Spirit, for your divine wisdom. What is the overall energy from Miss Alexis? What do you want her to know? Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Pause. Perspective, selflessness. Sorry. This is the Hangman. Seven of Swords, Seven of Air, Ace of Cups. Okay. With the Hangman card, with the Awakening, I feel like pay attention to your, like, it's something with those guys. It's something with those guys. You see how she sleep? You were just talking about your dream. She's sleeping. This little boy is trying to take something from her. There's a counterfeit energy like lingering around you. And I feel like your spirit guides want you to be in stillness, meaning like be alert, be diligent. So like, let's say you're at a party or an event where there's a lot of people. If you're caught up in your surroundings too much and you don't, like, I'm kind of getting, Spirit showing me like you in the middle of like a crowd of people and it's a lot going on around you, but you're in stillness. Like it's almost like time slowing down, and you're able to see. Have you ever seen that movie Limitless? Like this is the best way I can describe it. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie with Bradley Cooper called Limitless, but whenever he takes that pill, it makes him extremely focused. Like he hones in on every detail. He can hear like a pin drop. He can see like everything in hindsight, down to every detail. So it's kind of like that. Not this weekend. Oh Lord, child, I didn't know you had a. Oh Lord, yeah. Pay attention. Like have a good time, but be sober minded. So if you drink, don't drink too much. I don't mean to burst your bubble and fuck it up for you. If you like to get it in, you might not want to get it in this weekend. Like drink to where you feel cool, you feel, chill or whatever. But be sober minded and pay attention to an interaction with men specifically. I'm not going to say just one man, I'm just going to say men, period. Just men, period. Because there's a counterfeit energy around. That's what I get from that. Yeah, don't get wasted. Don't get too caught up. Like, listen and pay attention. She said, take some homegirls with you. You're protected, though. Like, if you look at these cards, this angel is standing right here, and there's an angel standing right behind these girls, these young girls. So you're protected. You just got to be sober-minded. And when I say sober-minded, I don't mean only literally, like, sober, like, not drunk, but, like, you're spiritually aware. Yep. All right. Okay, though. So that is your reading. I hope you take heed. It's not like nothing fear-based. Like you don't have anything to worry about. Just be on your P's and Q's. Keep your ears tuned in, your eyes, your spiritual eyes open. Yeah. Okay. Paige, Matthew, Violette, and is it this cat, Merlina. All right. Come on, girl. Every time I start getting into the reads, here you come scratching at the door. Hold on. You coming in? Okay. All right, Nova. All right. Okay. Let's see. Paige, your question. You have 2 questions. Your first question was, how does this person feel and will they contact you? Okay. Let's see. All right. Holy Spirit, thank you. Thank you. Paige's question. Ask for permission to tap into Paige's energy. Whoa. Y'all cards is just flying out. How does this person feel? How does Paige's person feel? How does Paige's person feel? How does Paige's person feel? Renewal. You have a lot of major arcana cards, ma'am. Even at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Right off the bat, this person feels a deep sense of connection with you. And it's something that's making this person feel like potentially they could lose you if they're not careful about something, or if they don't respond or act to their conviction, because there is a conviction from the divine spirit. There's too many angelic presences here. And the renewal card would be the judgment in traditional tarot. There's something that's got this person alert. It's like they're aware, they know. It's something that they feel like is leading them towards you, or leading them to make a choice or decision in regards to you. Otherwise, you're going to walk away, or they're going to lose you permanently. I don't know. It's like it's a potential that you'll walk or you'll move on. They feel like there's something that is bringing you two together. It's like they know something loud and clear. How do I explain it? It's like a strong conviction to do something. They have an awareness that there's something significant that they might be messing up here if they don't speak up. Wise counsel. This is the Hierophant card in this deck. This wise counsel, I feel like, is somebody, someone either giving them advice, or this is their spiritual team instructing them to do something. They feel like they're going to potentially move, like you're going to potentially move on or leave. This has something to do with communication, because sometimes for me, the Judgment card is a phone call or something, and the Lover's card being Gemini energy, Mercury energy, that's communication. It's like there's angels like trying to work to bring something to balance, something to harmony. Will this person contact you? I feel like they're being urged to, like, encouraged. Holy Spirit. Do you see this person? Because I feel like they're being called, but are they going to heed to the call? That's one thing. They're going to contact Paige. Is this person in question? Are they going to contact her? Is this person going to contact her? They're going to have you wait a little bit. My intuition feels like they will. It's like it's still up in the air, but they're being encouraged to. It's almost like they already know. So I feel like they will, but it's an energy that they're going to keep you waiting just a little bit. It's like this energy is, this woman's waiting. This little girl is just trying to, like, stay afloat, keep busy. The Three of Pentacles. You're going to wait a little bit. Yeah, why? Because they're in introspection. I feel like they're going to contact you, though. I feel like they are. Four of Wands. I feel like they're going to contact you, but you might be waiting a little bit, just being honest. Whatever that time frame might be, I do not know, but it feels like it's a wait. And it's like you're going to have to just distract yourself and not worry about it. That's what I'm getting. Give me an update, sis. Let me know. All right. Let me know. Matthew. This is your reading. All right. Your question was about your eye, right? Just wanted to know if your recovery is going to go well. Holy Spirit. Is it this eye over here? This will be my left, but it might be your right, but I'm getting the left side of my body. I don't know why. was screaming? The fuck was that? I'm not like that shit. I don't, you know, people around here are kind of a little odd. Holy Spirit, thank you for your divine wisdom. Ask for permission to tap into the health surrounding Matthew's eye, that he just received surgery, and if the recovery is going to be well. Is this recovery going to go well? Is the recovery going to go well? Yeah, fire. Okay. Yeah, you might actually have a speedy recovery with the Eight of Wands. It came out in reverse, though. You have pause. There is a lot of rest. I'm getting, I want to say Sagittarius season. I'm going to trust my intuition on this. I'm getting something maybe with 8 weeks. December is significant. I feel like you are going to recover well. You do need to be responsible. And how you take care of your eye, that's a given. And again, I'm just going to say this because, you know, we're recording right now. I'm going to say this. I do not do healthcare questions typically because I'm not a healthcare physician. Please consult your doctor, okay? But I'm getting a fast, speedy recovery, and I'm getting something significant with the month of December. I heard 8 weeks, and then I heard December, so I'm going to trust that. Sagittarius season, specifically. But I heard December. Do take care of your eye. Be responsible with it and how you care for it. Because I do get that it will recover maybe sooner than what it, you know, what you're said to recover, if that makes sense. Yeah. And something with December, Sagittarius energy, Sagittarius season, specifically 8 weeks. So that is what I'm getting. Yeah. Rest. And I don't know if it is your left eye, but I felt a tingle on my left side when I started reading your cards. All right. Much love to you. I hope that you do have a speedy recovery with your eye. My cousin, why is she sending this to me? Just okay, much love to you. All right. Violette and then Marlena, sorry. All right, let me read your questions. Violet. I'm not going to read them out loud, obviously, because you sent them to me privately, so I'm not going to read them out loud. Okay, let me see. Okay. All right. So, Violet, the question that you asked is, this person, are they, you know, will they be there for what you're asking? Are they going to be there to assist? Holy Spirit, I ask for your divine wise counsel when it comes to this specific question and matter at hand that Violet is asking about. Thank you for your divine wisdom, divine insight. Thank you. Clarify the 2 of air. Ten of Pentacles. Excuse me. I feel like you're sitting on something that is going to be an avenue potentially to help you. I feel like this person does have the ability to. I'm not saying that they would be resistant to it, because this is the energy that you're in. Your disappointment, you're hurt by where things are, where they're going. And it's like you're sitting on it's like she's sitting on top of this chest. Yes, she might be trying to keep it from somebody else. You know, traditionally the Four of Pentacles is a hoarder, but I'm not getting that. I'm getting more so like you're sitting on something that it's kind of like you don't know that's even available to you, or what and how the resources can come about. I feel like this person does have the ability to. With this dog being here, this companionship, friendship, I don't see why this person would not. I'm not getting that they would say no. So I feel like this is your energy being at a crossroads, being kind of stuck. What should I do? When you've been given a solution with the Ace of Swords. So I'm getting, you might not want to do it. You don't. Like, it kind of looks like this boy is dragging this sword. Like, oh, shit, I don't want to do it. But they're walking in this direction. I'm going to ask, I'm just going to pull one card. Is it of her highest good to ask this person for assistance and help with her situation right now that she's in? I'm getting that you're being led to in this direction for whatever reason. This person has the ability to help you in some sort of way. Like, just be kind of, I'm getting be open-minded to how this is happening. It's like your spiritual team is guiding you in this direction for a reason. And as far as the partner that you were dealing with, I'm not going to put your business out there, but you know, that person, their coldness, I really feel it might hurt that it happened the way that it did, but I'm getting like, for one, there is a lot of hurt on both parties' ends, but this person's energy seems a little more I know how you feel. I don't like asking people for shit either. I don't. But I feel like that the other partner, the person that you're asking about, as far as like the relationship and where it went and all of that, there's hurt on your end and on their end as well. But I feel like this person's a little more cold. They're kind of cold-hearted. I don't like labeling people as, oh, he's a narcissist and he's all of that. But they do have ways that seems very cold. And I feel like everything happens for our highest good. And I feel like it happened for a reason. But as far as this, your friend being of a service or help in some sort of way, I feel like you're being led in that direction for a reason, even though, like you just confirmed, you might not want to, but you're being led to in that direction. Okay. So, yeah, hopefully all works out. I know how that feels. It's just kind of like, it's that feeling of being pushed out of your comfort zone when you're used to certain things. And it's really for your highest good, because it's meant to expand you. And I feel like that's what this Chariot card is talking about. It's expansion and forward movement for you and victory. Just got to trust Jesus, take the wheel, let your divine team take the wheel and guide you, and trust the insight that you're getting, really. We love to see the Chariot card. It's just like, thank God. Like, it's that ride, like you on the side of the road, and then it's just like that miraculous truck the truck with gold wheels that just comes and like to the rescue. And it's got, let's say it's cold outside, it's got, you know, heat for you. It smells good in the car. It don't stink. Or you're out in the heat and that car pulls up and it's got AC and you're just like, thank God. It's like your spiritual team is like here to lift you and motivate you and push you in the right direction. You're being pushed in a direction that you're not comfortable with, but it's new. It's a new path. Okay. Um, Miss Marlena, you have been patient. Thank you, thank you. You need to trust your intuition. You got sight too, evidently. You got sight. I mean, we all do. I feel like you have a very keen sense of sight. All right, Marlena, you had a couple of questions. Your question was... Oh, okay. I'll try to... I didn't see that part. I'll keep it as confidential as I can. Most definitely. You can contact me when you're ready. Because it's a kind of like your situation's a little sensitive and you probably don't want it all on public, on Front Street and all that. So I get it. Um, your first question was about some people. I'm not going to say anything. Okay. And I want to say this to you as well. Please do not give into any type of fear. Because those motherfuckers sense it and they love it. I think you had another question too. Um, did you ask another question before that? Besides the one about should you be worried about a certain situation? Because you sent me a blank one and then you sent me another one. Okay. Holy Spirit. I ask for divine clarity and truth. Whoa, child. What does she need to know about this, in this concern? This energy is all over the place. Please take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Clear out your energy real quick. Holy Spirit, on my end, I clear any previous energies, any messages that I may have picked up. Thank you. I ask for divine clarity and permission about these specific stalkers. These two specific stalkers that she's asking about. She wants to know how far will they go in their stalking. Do not let these people intimidate you. I am getting, because you did ask about an Aries, whether they're male or female. The Queen of Wands came out, the Queen of Fire. This person, I feel like, is the most persistent in their pursuits with the Determined card. And I feel like in order for you to have victory over this, You will have victory over this, but you have to be able to come out of a place of feeling like a victim or putting yourself in the energy or the position of a victim. And you are going to have to forgive these people. It's kind of things like this is very touchy. And I will say, if you do, even if you don't, I would say this: keep record of everything that you have. Keep record of whatever it is that you have that, might be a potential case or something like that. And do your diligence when it comes to any legal things and your safety. Okay. I will say that just as a side note. But as far as what I'm saying, you never want to give into the fear, because you got to look at stalkers. You have to look at these people as, it's really, although the cards is not showing me any like demonic activity, I get monitoring spirits. And stalkers, and what they do is like they do torment. That is their thing. So they are like demons. They're tormentors. They pursue you when they pursue you. And it's like sometimes um it can lead to somebody getting hurt or someone having to go to jail or something. Nowadays, in this, like, the spiritual community, it attracts more energy vampires and people like that. So my suggestion to you is never to give into the fear of these types of motherfuckers. Like, you just don't. They're like bullies, really. They're bullies. And a bully is only throwing their weight around because they're actually really weak. So if I can convince you that, I'm more powerful than you, I'm going to bully you, I'm going to torment you, I'm going to make you feel like, you don't have anything securing you. I'm going to make you feel powerless. It's kind of like Spirit showing me that The Craft. I don't know if you ever seen that. It's a popular movie, but it's a 90s movie, The Craft, about the witches, the three witches. You probably, or the four witches, you probably seen it. But there was a ringleader bitch, Nancy. Nancy is crazy as fuck. Like, okay, so you know about it. Nancy is crazy as fuck, and she's the ringleader. And it's like the wrong hands holding power. Like, some people would be tapping into things, and they want to take on too much than what their mental capacity can handle. So she went crazy. And then she had the two other girls that were minions following behind her, and then they were tormenting the other girl. I can't remember, Sarah. They were tormenting her at the end of the movie. But when she didn't give in to their delusional magic, because she was a true witch, she was a real witch, it was in her blood. So they were using book spells and magic, little popcorn microwave shit, and it might be some powerful shit that they tapped into. Nancy tapped into some powerful shit, but her energy couldn't sustain it. Her energy wasn't right to have that type of power. So you have to look at these people as like, y'all can't y'all can't hang with it. Y'all can't hang with it. And until you get out of that victim mode and letting them bully you, their power holds no weight. It's pixie dust. Like in the movie, oh, it's just glamour magic. Right, bitch, it's just glamour magic. Now get out of my face. So don't let these people spook you. And I told another friend, because he was telling me about some people he had some issues with, and these are some people that, I guess one would say, oh, they're so powerful. But if you're so powerful, why you gotta feed off of people's energy and keep them in a low vibrational state and all of that? So I'll say the same thing that I said to him. Like, what I've noticed with demons, they throw temper tantrums because they know that they're not getting their way. Like, they have fits, they have hissy fits, they go crazy, they go off. That's how you know they're on the way out. They can't do anything with you, so they get extremely angry. But on a practical level, yeah, protect yourself physically and your surroundings and all that. But as far as energetically, let them lose their shit. They're going to be even more mad when they know that they can't feed off of you. They only have power because you're giving it to them through fear or worry. Even me tapping into this is me giving them power a little bit. A little bit, because, you know, they're not that powerful, but it's like giving them a show, like giving them some attention, like giving a drunk bitch attention at a party, let her strip in front of everybody and make it feel like, okay, you got attention, okay, now sit your drunk ass down, okay, you made a fool of yourself, go somewhere. It's kind of like that. You got to look at demons like that. They are scum under your shoe. And you can't look at the person, and this is another thing too, you can't look at the person. You got to separate the physical flesh, the being, and look at the spirit that they're operating in, because it's a spirit at the end of the day. I don't care what type of occult magic and shit you into. I don't give a fuck. You can't fuck. Like, you gotta. And even the ones that don't even have they don't even know how to do any of that stuff. Like, if you gotta flex on me with magic and doing all kind of stuff to, like, you must not be that powerful. Like, you gotta do all of that to, like, harm somebody? Like, really? It's a mess. Okay. If you have one more question, you can submit it. And then after that, if nobody else has a question, I'm getting off of here because I got to eat. I have not really ate anything all day. I ate one little thing today, and it wasn't a healthy thing. I had a cookie and some Starbucks coffee. That is not good. Oh, my goodness. And people going to see a lot of, like, that spiritual bullying and stuff. You're going to see a lot of it. Girl. Child. You sent 2 questions, right? Let me double check because I want to make sure. Yeah, okay. All right. Oh, hey, greetings. You can, while I'm reading for Marlena, if you have a question before I go, you can submit a question while I'm reading. All right, Holy Spirit, guardians, angels, ancestors. Guardians, angels, and ancestors, I ask for permission to tap in if there's any private investigators, anyone that has her address watching her. Is that something that she needs to be concerned? Thank you. These cards are very light and fluffy, kind of. 7 of Swords. Thank you. You do have, are these people, I hope that these people are far from you. What is going on? Like, what you got me reading? Look at this card. Hold on, I want to show you something. I'm going to use another deck real quick because these ones are a little too Disneyland for me for this type of question. Holy Spirit. I laughed at this because she's blowing something away. So it's like, I'm telling you, pixie dust. Pixie dust. And if it's not pixie dust, you can't be scared. I'm telling you, you cannot. If you got to get on your Michonne shit from The Walking Dead and slay some demons, some zombies, excuse me. I'm just saying, I'm not condoning violence. Let me back up. I'm not condoning violence. Protect yourself. Protect your energy. Legal protection. I don't know what you got me reading, child. These people. Yeah. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me say this. These people, even if they were to try and like do something to you or any type of harm that they try, it's not going to succeed. It's not going to prosper. Because you have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is like pursuing something. These cards is just flying around. These cards is move in motion. But then it's like it halts. And then you have the characters from the Chariot card falling out of the tower. So the Chariot card is movement. Could be a car, a trip, or just something that someone's trying to put in motion. It's not going to work. It's not. It is not. Demons move with fear tactics. They're bullies. Demons are bullies. They are. Like, simple and plain. They're bullies. They throw their weight and their power around because if you feel any type of fear, you're feeding them. You're down in their level. You're stooping down to their level. I don't care if they got your mama's address. You cannot be in fear dealing with people like this. You can't. If these people have a violent nature and all of that, if you're divinely protected, they cannot do anything with you. And if you step out of those boundaries and you stoop to their level, or you don't listen or honor your intuition and all of that. But I do believe Spirit gives us heads up. They give us warnings. They give us instructions on what to do and what not to do, where to go and where not to go. Should we like get in the car with this person? Should we not? Whatever. Spirit always gives us heads up and warnings about things to protect us. It is what it is. We are protected. You cannot be in fear, though. Where is the mind, like the sober mind? Like I was telling Alexis, you have to be sober-minded. Yeah, I've been there before. I've been there before. Probably, I don't know if it's to the extent as you, like that. Like, no, I won't say that it's to that extent. But people get bullied and harassed all the time, and a lot of like spiritual people get attacked a lot. And I see it a lot on YouTube. I see it on Instagram. A popular, I don't want to call her an Instagrammer, but she's popular in the spiritual community. She was dealing with some spiritual harassment. Somebody threatening to put some stuff on her, some roots on her, and all kind of shit. Like, these spirits they're a joke. Like, my power is some ancient shit that was before the shit that you fucking with. Like, my power comes from the divine, the almighty, most high God. You're tapping into some shit that was a creation from God. A lower aspect of that creation, matter of fact. So you can't fuck with me. I don't care how powerful it is. It might work on somebody else, an unsuspected person, but that shit, you got to look at it that way. People are crazy out here. I just be like, I just can't, like. And one of my friends had a whole situation with some people, like, people in the spiritual community, they be flexing too. Like, they be flexing their little baby powers. Oh, look what I can do. And oh, I look who I can abuse and hurt and can suck energy out of and steal money from and threaten to hurt them and harm them and put mind spells on them and stuff. People are fucking sick. Like, and those are the ones that really ain't that powerful because you got to do shit to dominate and control and hurt people. Like, it's just funny. Rather than using your powers for good and like helping people and shit, y'all want to do it to harm people and ruin people's lives and like it's just fucking lame. Lame. So I hope that you could tell my my distaste and my disgust for people like that. My distaste. But whoever it is, like if it's people in your neighborhood, somebody on the internet, if you know that you're not doing anything to hurt or and harm anybody, um don't worry about it. Like if you're not out here hurting and harming and doing some stuff that you ain't got no business. Now if you out here doing some stuff like, you know, trying to put roots on them first and all that shit and they retaliating like, bitch, who the fuck you fucking with? But it's a different position. I can't see someone stalking someone that did something to them. It's just you would turn the other way and be like, bitch, I don't know who you think you fucking with, and you would just ignore it. But yeah, so I don't know what that is about. Only you know. But I will just say this, like, stay in your protection, stay vigilant and alert, be practical, sober minded, and also be spiritually sound in your mind so that you know what's going on and you're not in a place of fear. And forgiveness was a very big key word too that came out. So forgiveness, like, you know, I know it's not you. You're most likely hijacked from another spirit. So it's not you. Yeah, whatever that was, I don't know what that was, but it must have been somebody didn't like what I was saying. I don't give a fuck. I don't give no fuck. Too bad. Oh well. Okay, we're back. Yes. So your question, I think it's pronounced Cece. I think, because I remember your name and I was butchering. I was saying it wrong, but I think it was Cece. So what is your question? And I'm going to get off of here and find me something. Let me see. How is my ex feeling about me after the argument we just had? I caught him. Ooh, not Lord. Not Jimmy. Wheelchair Jimmy. And I'm just I was just talking about Degrassi the other day. I think it was last night. So that's funny. All right. We clear out. Oh, let me clear that out because she opened the whole can of like whoop ass on some people I don't even know. I Child got me coming here flipping the tables, turning the tables up in the marketplace. Like I'm not having it. I do not like spiritual bullies at all. All right. I don't like demons. Let's say that. All right. Clear this space. Holy Spirit, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. No weapon formed against me shall prosper, and every time I submit against me thou shalt condemn. Amen. Ashe. We're going to let it burn just a little bit. All right, Spirit. Cece's ex Jimmy, how is this person currently feeling about her after their argument that they recently had? How is this person currently feeling about her as of now that you will allow us to tap into? King of Cups, Two of Cups, Ten of Wands, 10 of swords. No, 8 of swords. Why I want to say 10? It's not 10. It's an 8 of swords. And these are all, the characters are different in this tarot deck. It's like one of those unique, its own type of deck. But the Magician and the 5 of Wands. Okay. So, how does this person feel? This person still has love for you. Um, I do feel like, though, this person is recognizing the fact that there's still a lot of discord between the two of you with the 10 of Wands. It's like kind of like an uphill battle, because the 10 of Wands, in this deck, it has the couple from the 10 of Cups, I believe, or the 10 of Pentacles. And it also has the imagery or the setting of the 10 of Cups, but it's missing the completion of the rainbow. It's not fully colored. So it's like this person, I feel like this argument makes them feel overwhelmed and kind of like discouraged when it comes to something coming together. And if this person, you know, like you said, you caught this person red-handed doing something that they most likely had no business, they know that they fucked up. And it's just kind of like something about this connection, we just can't get it together, we just can't get it right. With the Magician card, I feel like this person would like to have some type of long-term ship with you. There's something with family. You have a man and woman and child in this card, and you have a man and woman and child in the 10 of Wands. So yet this person does have a lot of love for you, but it's like his head, I feel, is on the conflict. Right? Like like you got caught doing something. Like how you gonna be mad? Granted though, the 10 of Cups, that other cup is missing. It's like the other person dipped out. She dropped her cup. She left. She like, I ain't exchanging shit with you. I'm done. It's not funny. But yeah, I feel like this person is like, we just can't get it together. We can't get it right. All right. How does this person feel, Spirit? Please clear it out. Yeah, I need a laugh. After that last reading, I need a laugh. Oh my God. Because that reading had my temperature rising like, bitch. Who do the ancestors, who the ancestors gotta, you know, roll up on? Like, okay. Tradition and powerful man. So the tradition card, to me, it's going back to this home card. So it's like this person wants that traditional type of relationship with you. I feel like this person, I get a projection. I don't feel like, I'm not trying to like talk bad about your person, but I feel like this should be in reverse. I don't feel like it's an upright. They're coming out as a King of Cups. So yeah, I feel like they do have love for you. The King of Cups sits in the position of the King of Pentacles. And sometimes the King of Pentacles can be a little bit superficial, arrogant, and controlling even. This person, I don't feel like is like really, like they're not operating in divine masculine energy, as we call it. They're not operating in that. And I feel like they low-key know. They know that they're not capable of having a stable relationship. They would like to have that. They want to manifest it. And if this person told you that they want to be with you long term before, or that they told you that they saw a family or a home with you, I feel like it was a little bit of manipulation in it with the Magician. I feel like this is something they've said in the past, because if I'm not mistaken, this is the couple from the Judgment card. This is something they might have said in the past, or they've talked about some type of family life with you or something like that. Your person has a lot of growing to do. I don't feel like they're really, I don't really feel like this person operates in their divine masculinity. I don't. So how they feel, just to sum this up, they feel like you guys will never be able to get it together. It's like they feel like this connection is an uphill battle. Now, whether this person wants to take accountability for the trouble or the heaviness or the weight of the connection, that's up to them. But they're looking at this as like, this is something that we just can't get together, although they would like it to get together. But I feel like this person, they need, this person needs to take a slice of some humble pie just a little bit. I don't feel like this person is really mature enough to handle a stable relationship, let alone a child. So if this person is saying, "Oh, well, I wanted to have a family or we to get married," and like, you're not, for one, you're not even mature enough to handle a marriage, and two, you're damn sure not ready to handle the responsibilities of a wife and a child at all. I don't feel like they are. No matter what age they are not emotionally nor mentally capable for that. They're not. They don't want to lose you, but my thing is if you really want someone, you would do the work more so on yourself. It's like I feel like in relationships, accountability is everything, because if one person is taking accountability for themselves and what they're doing wrong, the connection the other person is not, it makes it very hard for that connection to sustain. So you can say you want it, but you got to be willing to do the work, not just for the connection but for yourself, because you're not going to be able to see the issues or the blind spots in the connection if all you're doing is saying, well, I didn't do nothing. Well, you have issues with being emotionally open. Why is that? You can't force yourself to be open. So, what is it that blocks you from being emotionally open? Okay. It's, yeah, this person has some work to do, and it is completely up to you whether you want to deal with it or not. But looking at in the situation, this person is looking at what's wrong and what did go wrong, but I don't get accountability from this. Mm-mm. They're still like in their ego is still a little bit of like bruised energy here, like scattered brain, not clear. Eight of Swords energy all in their head, and if they communicate with you, it's not going to be from a place of clarity, with the Eight of Swords being in that Eight of Wands like energy. Yeah, if you're over it and you're done with it, make sure it's from a place of peace and forgiveness. Just, see it for what it is or whatever. Or, we got to be honest with ourselves, because sometimes, like, oh, fuck him, and still be wanting him. Even if it's good or it's not good. Just got to be honest with self. And as long as you're transparent with yourself and honest with yourself, yeah, Spirit's not giving me advice. This is just me saying this, just from a practical standpoint. It's not good to try to like leave a situation when you still have that, you know, that disdain for a person. You want to heal that first. But as far as how this person feels, it is a feeling of I fucked up, can't get it right, wanting to make things happen, desiring something that they're simply just not ready for, unfortunately. Oh lordy, long story short, y'all, that that's the live. Mm-mm-mm. Interesting questions. I appreciate you guys for the colorfulness of y'all questions and y'all readings tonight. Oh my god. Yes. Your girl has to get something to eat. I will. Thank y'all. I appreciate you guys. Y'all have a good weekend. Have a safe Halloween if y'all into that. Be safe. Take care. Be blessed. Check your candy. Check your treats. Don't just be eating everybody's candy. You don't take candy from strangers, but ironically on Halloween, somehow we just take candy from strangers. Isn't that that's a whole nother thing. I ain't doing that. We're not doing that because we'll be here all night. Like, how you gonna teach your kids don't take candy from strangers, but y'all like running around with bags and shit going to door? You don't know everybody in the neighborhood, so we just ding dong, and taking candy from a stranger. Then y'all got there to say check your candy. Like, how you gonna teach the kids that? But then you're gonna tell them, well, check your candy at least. Like, girl, bye. Might as well just not go trick or treating. You might as well go trick or treating at the church. I'm just like, well, the church don't believe in that. Some of them do. Some of them have little events at church. Some of them be like, no, it's the devil. All right, I'm done.